straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one. You gotta slow down and look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going, you can rest your head. Where you're going, brightness looks big. Where you're going, truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now.
Kettle was boiling, as you could tell by my choice of cuisine. The world's finest pot noodle. I'm obviously by myself, going for a bit of solo female van life, and I use solo female and van life all very loosely.
Hard working, so you can be deserving of the rest that you are given. You gotta slow down.
Ooh, don't burn your hair on the kettle, Louise. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I don't like peas. No, I do like peas. I don't like the plastic shit peas that come in pot noodle. And I'm putting them there because I don't know if I've got a bin bag or where Emily keeps the bin bags. It's the trouble with these kettles. You have to wait for them to stop boiling before you can pour them. No. Oh yeah.
It's Friday, and I have the house to myself because she's gone. Finally. I love her to pieces, but oh my god, has she been a nightmare these past few weeks. As you know, AJ's not been too well with his operation and stuff, and we've had to like kind of keep an eye on him and everything, but she's gone. She's gone away in the van, and I think tonight, maybe tomorrow night. But I'm so excited. Is it bad that whenever she goes away, all I want to sing is the wicked witch, witch, oh witch, the wicked witch is gone. Obviously she's not dead, so we have to adapt to the words there. But yeah, so, and I get to eat what I want. And tonight I'm going to have mushroom stroganoff with garlic bread. Oh, the excitement is real. Oh, let's cook my dinner. I just want to add as well that it has been so long since I've picked up a camera and done some filming, especially by myself. I feel a little bit awkward, I'm not going to lie. So I saw this new trick on online about how to like cut an onion and stuff. So I'm going to try it, obviously, and we'll see if it works.
Super genius.
Got to peel the onion first. They always take so long to peel, don't they? Wait a minute. I've got to remember it first. So basically, you peeled a bit off the onion. You cut one part of the onion so that it's flat. And then you cut like little slivers like that. So it's like this. I don't know if you can even see that. And then, so I've cut like down here like this, down here, like this. And once you've done that, then chop it like this. And then there's all your pieces. Ooh, fancy. Works. More mushrooms, please. While that's starting to cook, and just take you over and see little AJ. He's doing okay. Well, the last time that we went to the vets, they was a little bit concerned because he's still a little bit lame on the leg. Sorry, email come through. Yeah, he's still a little bit lame on the leg, but we won't know really how it's healed until we go for his x-ray at the 8-week mark, and that's not until the middle of May. So it's a little bit like concerning and stuff because we're doing everything that we can. As you know, we've got like ramps and stuff to go out the door, so he's not stepping up any steps or anything like that. But I just hope that it's okay. I hope, but it might just be because I don't know. I always over panic and think and overthink this type of stuff, but as we all do, we just want them to be okay. So yeah, but I'll show you him because he looks super cute. Oh, camera, honestly, I've not missed this. Hey, there he is. Hiya, Rooster. Are you a good boy? You captain of the good boy crew, yes? Hey? Oh, yes. This is his little leg there. Not so much chickeny. It is growing back the fur. Ain't it, Roost? Yes. You chill out, Poppet. Yeah, so he seems okay. He's eating all fine, he's going out for his walks and stuff like that, just not putting so much weight on it. So, and then that's just a concern for the other leg because we don't want that one to go. But we will see. Only time will tell. Anyway, I need to go and do some mixing. I'm sorry, but look how good that looks. Oh, honestly, she is missing out.
Ah, it's hot, 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 hot. This is gonna be shit. So we're out and about in the van. I'll be honest with you, I'm literally about 2 miles up the road from my house. So if you do recognise this spot, please don't put it in the comments because I know a lot of you know where I am. But as the channel's getting bigger, we don't know who those like 16,000 people are, and I'm pretty convinced there's at least one weirdo. In fact, we know there's a few more, but there's probably one weirdo in there that would love to know our exact location. And because of AJ and dog thefts and the van, we'd just rather that we didn't announce to the world exactly where we are. But I have come not very far. Emily is obviously not with me because she's at home looking after AJ. He's very much on the mend, and she is going to film a little update, hopefully. So hopefully at some point in this video that'll be there. But they're not, well, he can't come out in the van, which means I have had to come by myself. And normally, as you would know, I'm quite happy to travel by myself, and me and Emily do like a bit of time apart every now and again. But it is the first time I'm back out in the van. It's very exciting, and it would be nice if they was here, but unfortunately they're not. So I am very much travelling solo. Hence the solo female van life title. If you don't know, it's just a really good YouTube keyword, so I'm going to roll with it. But no, solo-ish, because normally there is 2 of us. Female-ish, because, well, look at me. And then van life, ish. Yeah, we do have a house, but we do like to live in our van as much as we possibly can. So anyway, I've come to the beach. I did get the drone up earlier, but due to the sheer volume of midges, mosquitoes, flies, bugs that are swarming the van, I wasn't out there for very long. And couple that with the impending storm which is on its way, which you may be able to see rolling in from the drone footage. Yeah, I couldn't stand out there for too long, but it's not the best spot, but it is just nice, like I said, to be out in the van. I've got the sea on one side, I've got endless fields that lead to marshes on the other side. It is a nice spot, and it's, like I say, it's got me out of the house. I've been stuck in that house for weeks, so it is nice to be out. And then tomorrow morning I was hoping to get up and go and do some photography and take you guys with me, but unfortunately it is giving terrible rain. But you never know, especially when you're by the coast, it can blow these things past pretty quick. But anyway, rambling, I'm going to eat my pot noodle, which I've spent hours cooking this feast, and then I'm probably going to edit the bit of footage that I've managed to get, and then I'll pick you guys up tomorrow. Yeah, when hopefully we can get out of the van and go and explore, but we'll see. If anyone that sells Remus or Remus themselves, I think they're called Remus blinds, are looking for someone to sponsor, we're up for it. In fact, I will film you the best window blind B-roll you've ever seen, because those things do my nutting. Right, morning folks. So it's early, it's not even 6, it's like, got up at 5:15. The reason being is because they don't give the rain till about 7:30, so I'm going to quickly drink my tea and then I'm going to drive us. I was going to walk that way, but I'm going to drive us about half a mile that way. And there's some cool little beach hut type things that I want to go and have a look at and see if we can find some photos. But hopefully the rain holds off for a bit, but the wind is horrendous. I don't think we'll be flying the drone today. Oh, windy. No drone today. I can't get you. See, windy, and that little ridiculous open the roof shot that I made there, I've let about another 6 flies in, so yeah, we're gonna move. Not the daytime till you've had a cup of tea, is it? I forgot to allow time for the 15-minute decondense of the condensation on the window. Come on! Full speed! So I've got out the wind as much as I possibly can. I've no idea how you're gonna hear me. Sorry, distracted by the wildlife. There's some big ass bird of prey down there. I think it's just a buzzard though. But yeah, so these little beach huts, really, really cool. They are run down, some of them. Some of them are still used. I think this one is probably just been done because it's got double glazing. I was hoping to film a bit more. I was hoping to get the drone up, but it is, you're not gonna be able to tell from this, but it is so, it's a marsh area. It's so windy that I can't really film too much, but I am gonna come back for the other channel, so. Yeah, but my van anxiety is kicking right in now, even though I can see it, it's just down there. But yeah, we're gonna go back. Cup of tea, I think, is in order.
Like stone, emotionless in this world of stories. Oh, like stone, I'll be here forever, waiting for your call. Lovers come, lovers go, and their hearts seem to change, but mine is still the same. 'Cause I still love them all, and my heart's not to blame. It's just the way it is. Like stone, emotionless.
So I've just been out with AJ. Couldn't do any filming because it's like a military operation trying to get him out of the door and then back in again, down the ramp and stuff. The coming back is the worst part. So, and then when you're out, you have to have all eyes on him. You have to walk really slowly. He's still not allowed to do any curbs or anything. So we have to look for the drop curbs and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's quite difficult when you're by yourself because we've been doing it together, but obviously Louise isn't here. So, and then we've just come back and I've just reintroduced his snuffle mat to him. Just because, one, he's starting to get a little bit like with his food, guzzling it down. And two, just to give him a little bit of stimulation. I have helped him a little bit because obviously I don't want him to scratch it and stuff because of his leg, but yeah. And he's now developed this snuffle truffle, like I like to call it, where he's like on everything. So weird. But we'll show you him. You enjoying that, Roosty? Yes? He don't care. He's just like, I'm busy eating. Don't talk to me. But anyway, now it's not time for my breakfast. And I bought some new ones, so it's amazing. I love my food. I forgot to tell you, morning. Getting really bad at this. So out of like sync and so out of practice with this whole like vlogging stuff. Oh no. It will get better, I promise, I promise. But yeah, morning. Have a good day.
Balled it up a little bit, but we'll get away with it. So one of the cool things about Emily not being in the van is that I can practice the uke to my heart's content, and I'm very rusty because while it was broken down in Spain, the uke was inside the van. When it went off to Citron, the uke was inside the van, and then because of my arm, I've not been able to play probably now for like 4 or 5 months, and I was quite new to it anyway, so I'm getting there, and it's good to get back into it. So that wasn't perfect, but that's for Will, because he did ask for a bit more uke in the vids, and I do owe him one because he did help me out with the van a bit, so cheers, Will. But yeah, the other cool thing is I don't have to make the bed, which I've never understood, because I get out of bed, no one sees the bed all day, and then I get back in bed, so if it's not made, what does it matter? But yeah, she insists on it being made, but she's not here, so Emily, bed's not made. But the downside to Emily not being here is trying to edit these videos, because basically I'm filming here, she's obviously filming at home. She then sends me all the files over. There's no order to them, there's no rhyme nor reason, then I just have to sort of figure out what they are, how they all go together, and then try and put them into the vlog somehow that makes sense for you guys watching it. So hopefully that's coming across. Let me know in the comments if this is making sense in any way, shape or form. I don't know if you can hear the wind. Holy, the weather has definitely turned for the worse. Have a look out here. If this sea gets any rougher, it's going to be in the van basically. So yeah, I'm now a bit stuck. I'd love to be outside filming. Obviously I came away to get out of the house and whatnot, but with the way the weather is, there's no way I'm getting all the cameras out, the drone out. It's just too windy, too rough. So I'm going to finish sorting out these files, then I need to optimise them all. That takes a couple of hours, so I need to find something to do, because I can't play ukulele anymore because my arm still isn't completely better. Yeah, so I just need to chill out a bit this afternoon, really. So while I am trying to find something to do to chill out, it seems like the perfect way for me to thank today's video sponsor, which is Readly. Now, if you've not heard of Readly, they're an online magazine subscription service with access to hundreds, if not thousands, of magazines, all on your mobile phone or your tablet. Now, it's perfect for someone like me who often finds themselves at loose end in the middle of the day when it's too sunny to shoot, or like now when I'm waiting for the weather to blow over, or when I'm stuck in that endless cycle of shoot, recharge the batteries, shoot, recharge the batteries. Reading a magazine from Readly is absolutely perfect for that. So for me, there's a huge range of photography magazines, which obviously I absolutely love, but I'm particularly enjoying going through all of the old BBC Wildlife magazines. I find that the layout is really good. You can scroll through it, it's just like reading a magazine. You can zoom in to read particular articles that you want to see in depth. And personally, I absolutely love looking at the beautiful pictures of all the stunning wildlife. And a really, really cool feature is that the older issues are all available on there too. And they're all downloadable, which is absolutely fantastic because it means if you've downloaded your favourites before you go out on a trip, you're not reliant on a Wi-Fi connection or using up your mobile data. It's all preloaded on your phone or tablet for you. It's also given us some great inspiration for places we can visit whilst we're stuck in the UK, and we're finding Campervan magazine is particularly good for that. It's got loads of suggestions of campsites, loads of scenic pictures, so you can have a look at and a read of what's in the local area of the places we might be visiting. And it's especially great for us right now because as we're separated, we can both have our own accounts, and they're both, you can tailor them to suit both of your individual hobbies and interests, which, as you'll know, Emily and I are very different, so it's perfect for us that we've got our own account that does sort of encompass that for us. And when we do finally get abroad again, we will have access in our pockets to magazines and reading material all in our own language, which is brilliant when you're trying to find something to read on the road. But Emily's absolute favourite thing about it is because it's all on your phone or your tablet, it means we've completely freed up our bookshelf, so we don't need to carry anything in there, so it has become the overflow to the snack cupboard. She's so happy. So if you do want to give Readly a go, check the link in our video description and you will get 6 weeks free trial, and then after that it's only £7.99 a month and you can cancel it anytime you like. Right, on that note guys, I'm going to read my magazine, chill out for a bit, and I'll pick you guys up this afternoon. Well, on the plus side, weather's picked up. So as you can probably tell, my trip has been cut short and I'm back at the house. And the issue is a leaky fanny, I'm afraid. No one needs that in their life, especially me, believe me. But I'm gonna try and show you sort of what's going on so you get an idea of what the issue is. It's a bit tight, isn't it? Tight and all fanny. Yeah. So basically here, there's a coolant leak. Originally thought it was an oil leak, but no, it's definitely what I think is coolant. It's the right colour for coolant anyway. And under much investigation, I think I've roughly found the source. For God's sake, there's no space. So here, which I believe is the gearbox, where the gearbox meets the, what's this thing called? Bell housing. Is this the bell housing? I don't know. This might be the bell housing, and then this is where it meets the gearbox. But it's coolant that's dripping off, and there's one drip there, and then there's another one coming from there, and they are, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but they're exactly the same colour as the coolant. So I've traced it. If it's not coming from there, I'm not going to be able to show you, but I've traced it back. There's a pipe. It's dripping down from one pipe onto another pipe and then running down and off of here, but the pipe I think sits directly above this, so I can only see back so far, and then if we go and look from the top, I'm stuck, my left arm is stuck. Get a van channel, they said, it'll be fun, they said. I can't remember having any fun since November. I hope you viewers value the efforts I go to. I'm crawling around on my hands and knees like a knobhead. Right. Okay, and then from the top, I just quickly, a few of you have asked to see the new engine. Well, all you can really see is the cover's back on top, but I'm not, the luck I'm having, there's no way, there's a little bolt to get this cover off in there. And knowing my luck, I'll shear it or something. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. But yeah, that's the new heart of fanny. But yeah, The pipe, it sort of comes up and then it's underneath all of this, and I'm not nowhere near qualified enough at all actually to know which bits I can take off to try and get to see exactly where it's coming from. Right, so basically what's happening is it's not leaking the whole time it's running or when the engine's hot. I first noticed it a couple of days ago and there was like quite a big puddle, so I run it, no leak, no leak, no leak, no leak, took it to the local garage, no leak, no leak, no leak, brought it back, let it cool down, let it sit, no leak, and then about 2 days later the leak had come back. Now I think what's happening is as everything cools down, it's causing a pipe or a little washer or something to expand a little bit, which is letting coolant out, but I'm not 100% sure. That's just my guess. It kind of looks like it might be that. It could be anything. I'm not too worried. Oh, famous last words that is. Just so you guys can see, the coolant level isn't dropping. So basically that's the level it was when we got it back from Citroen. It's not changed from that level at all. And believe me, I've been checking that vigorously. Because the last thing I want is an overheating fanny again. Because again, leaking fanny, hot fanny, not great. But anyway, the second reason that I've come home is because Emily's been called into work, so I've had to come home anyway, so it's not the end of the world, but I am back at the house and it does mean that I'm on bloody lunch duty. And when I say lunch duty, I'm just going to chop some stuff up and put it in a bowl.
I've got a snotty nose. It's hay fever season, don't you know?
Right folks, it's a whole new day. Got a snotty nose. It's hay fever season. Just so we've cleared that up. So you've learnt a lot in this vlog. It's hay fever season.
Yep.
You've learnt how to chop an onion.
Oh, I tell you what, I just give.
As you can clearly see, we're now reunited, which Emily's over the moon about. Oh, have you missed me?
No.
No.
I've been searching for my own van.
Yeah, we've started looking for little vans as like a second van to take on our trips because we like the separation, don't we?
Yeah.
But anyway, just quickly about the van. The garage have got the van. They've left it overnight. It's cooled right down. There's no leak. The leak has disappeared again. So I've asked them to do some sort of check because what I'm worried about is that the coolant's not dropping from the tank. And let me know if this is a thing or even possible. It's not losing from the tank, but there's like an airlock or the thermostat's jammed closed and I've lost all the coolant from somewhere else, so I'm worried that it's going to overheat. So they've gone around it with a thermometer and said it's all at the right temperature on all the different parts, so I'll take it for a run and see. But if anyone's got any suggestions, all you armchair mechanics, hit me with it. As many as you can, and then the most popular one is bound to be the one that's wrong with it.
God, you're so loud, and then I was nearly getting like chopped away by your hand. I think she's going to try and kill me, people, so if I'm not in the next couple of vlogs, send a search party.
She might not be in the next couple of vlogs. If the van's ready, I will properly do some solo female van life and take you somewhere cool. Because it was a bit of a foul this week.
Yeah, because I'm still working. As some of you would have seen on our Instagram, so if you haven't checked out our Instagram page... Go and check it out.
I'm sorry, but I'm laughing. But she said to me, "You've got to plug our Instagram in this week's vlog. You've got to plug it." So yeah, that was excellent leading. There.
I know.
So yeah, if you haven't, I'll put a little thing up of what our Instagram is, and there's always a thing in the description that you can click on. We want to thank Readly again for sponsoring this video. If you want to check out the 6-week free trial, do have a look in the video description, and you'll find the link that will give you all of that. Yeah, and that's about it from us, really, isn't it?
That is, yeah. So we will see you next week. Who knows what we'll be doing? We don't.
We don't.
But if you like this video, then give us a thumbs up.
If you didn't like this video, don't.
Yeah.
Although, how have you made it? This must be like half an hour long by now. So if you've made it to the end and you didn't like this video, what are you doing?
Yeah, you are going strong.
And yeah, we will see. The weight is.
I can't, it's dripping down my nose.
On that note, guys, we will see you next week.
Bye.